So let's talk about what we're doing today. This is our project.
Well, I'll be showing you my raw edge applique technique, which is far from being raw.
Right.
The edges are very finished.
Okay.
And that suits my personality. I like things to be neat.
Right.
So, and the reverse raw edge applique technique as well.
Okay. So this is the
applique
and
this is the reverse applique.
Right.
And I'll also be showing you how to do a couple of partial seams that are necessary to actually complete this quilt.
Okay, and then we're looking at some quilting as well?
We'll be looking at some quilting, and I like to give lots of options to my students particularly. Not everyone has sort of progressed to the stage where they're really confident with free motion quilting.
Yep.
So I've developed a few quilts and projects lately that really can be done completely with a walking foot. Now with cutting, I do advise that you don't snip, 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 chomp, chomp, chomp.
Right.
We really need to open the scissors up wide and let them slowly glide
So you get a nice
around,
smooth...
so you get a nice smooth edge. And as I'm coming up to that point, I'll just snip it. So cutting cleanly to the point's really important.
Right.
So just gliding around and being very careful of these very fine stems. If you're worried, I would say cut on the outside of the line and not on the inside of the line. We don't want to make them too fine.
Yes.
But one of the reasons I use the batik fabrics, they're nice and closely woven, and even a fine stem should sort of stay in place. And it's a fairly light coloured fabric, so a light value fabric, so we should be able to see the pattern through that background fabric. A pair of tweezers can help here, or fingers, or a pin. Use a pin to nudge everything into place.
Okay.
So that leaf will just tuck under there. We don't want the stem to be on top of the leaf. This is the applique stitch.
Yes.
So we'll be sewing very, very close to the edge. So close to the edge that you're almost off the edge.
And we're just doing a straight stitch?
We are doing a straight stitch, and just the normal default stitch length for most of the applique. If I get to tricky little shapes, I would want to shorten it a little bit just to get around. So I'm going to put the needle down, and this machine also has another wonderful feature. When we stop with the needle down, the foot lifts just a little bit, which means I can turn.
Right.
So no need for a knee lift, no need for going up and down with the lever, and I can have both of my hands on the job.
Yeah, so perfect for applique. And
so I'm going particularly slowly now, but
over the really fine
I might
section.
be able to pick up a bit of speed in a moment. So staying as close as I can to the edge. Lots of lovely light on this machine, so I can really see what I'm doing. I see when I stop, the needle is down, the foot comes up, and I can do a little bit of a turn.